Hello everyone, welcome back to our refreshing session of history classes. Today we have a very unique topic to discuss. It's recently in current affairs as well and also linked with ancient history of India. What's the topic? As you are seeing, right? $1 million prize to decipher Indus script. So who is announcing this script? Who is announcing this prize and what are the reasons for that? We'll see. So what way this is relevant, right? First thing, it is in news. Now who is announcing this? You are seeing the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. Recently in Tamil Nadu, 100 years celebration of discovery of Indus Valley civilization was conducted. Discovery of Indus Valley civilization. This civilization was discovered during the British time when they were laying railway lines, right? And where was this civilization? And what is the link this civilization is having with Tamil Nadu? And why Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has announced 1 million prize? And what is the Indus script, right? Let's go back and let's try to discover what happened in the ancient past and how it is relevant to current world. Coming back to this Indus Valley civilization, one of the earliest civilizations in the world. What were the other civilizations during that time, right? And this particular Indus Valley civilization is having a script, a language, a written language. And this particular written language is not yet deciphered. Deciphered means it's not decoded. It's still, we don't know. They have written something in their pottery or many such things. Archaeological excavations have shown that. But we are still unable to decipher that. So just we'll just have a look at what different types of civilizations were there and where were there and how they were linked to India, or what whether what type of scripts they had. I'll give a general rough map so we can easily correlate with the help of the map. The various civilizations in the past, as we have seen, if we consider this to be Hindu Kush mountain range and Himalayas, right? We see Indus Valley civilization was flourishing in this particular area. Indus Valley civilization. That's the name from the river Indus that's flowing through this particular region. Starting from Himalayas, the river flows like this. And what were the other civilizations? If we see here, there was river Nile and we see the Egyptian civilization. Again, another two rivers, river Tigris and river Euphrates, and we see the Mesopotamian civilization. Similarly, there was another civilization in China called as Huang Ho civilization. And a lot of times it has been established that Indus Valley civilization was having trade with Egyptian civilization as well as with the Mesopotamian civilization. Now, all these civilizations date back to 5000 BC to 10,000 BC, but more or less around 5000 BC. Now, Indus Valley civilization date back to around 2500 BC. So, if you see the time period around 2500 BC till approximately 1700 BC. This was the time period of Indus Valley civilization. All these civilizations were having scripts, right? Even Egyptian civilization was having a script. Even Mesopotamian civilization was having a script. And coming back to Indus Valley civilization, what's so important? What is the background? Why Indus Valley civilization remains the most important topic among ancient historians? What is the relevance? If you see here, Indus Valley civilization had a great urban planning, urban infrastructure, right? When they constructed cities, they went for planned construction. Even modern days, in today's days, we find very few cities in India are planned before they constructed. But the striking feature of urban infrastructure here in Harappan civilization, as it is also called, or the Indus Valley civilization, as we are discussing, was the planned cities. And most famous among them are Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Harappa here and Mohenjo-daro somewhat south of it. Both are currently present in present day Pakistan. So, a lot of such cities have been found out. All the cities were having neat, well-shaped, planned structures, intersecting roads at 90 degrees, a vast drainage system connecting all towns, connecting entire all the streets, all the houses. So the drainage system, the infrastructure, and next coming to the script. What type of script was there? The script was pictographical. The Indus Valley script, as we are seeing here, the Indus script. What type of script they were having? The pictographical script means what? Symbols, pictures, and signs. How many? There were around 400 different signs and symbols. What are these related to? What do they depict? If you see, they are depicting humans, animals, plants or trees, geometric patterns. So, in today's scripts, what we are seeing, we have a lot of alphabets. We don't use any pictographical script today in many such languages. But in the ancient times, before languages got evolved, now they are using pictures, pictographic representations of human beings, of animals, of plants, and various types of geometrical patterns. Now, this is where the challenge lies. These things have to be deciphered. These things have to be decoded. That is what is the challenge posed by the chief minister. Now, why is it getting so difficult? Are the Egyptian script decoded? Is the Mesopotamian script decoded? What type of languages did they had? If you see, the Mesopotamian civilization was having a language called hieroglyphs, and this thing was decoded. How it was decoded? If you see, during 1700s, when French soldiers were going into war, they found something called as a Rosetta Stone. What is this Rosetta Stone? It's a stone which having a lot of inscriptions on it, and these inscriptions were having Mesopotamian, hieroglyphs, and these were converted, or these were having a translation, that is Greek translation. So because of such available translations, it was very easy that the Mesopotamian civilization or the Mesopotamian script could be deciphered. Now see, we have seen the background, we have seen the various linking events. Now we'll see why Tamil Nadu Chief Minister is announcing such a prize. What is the reason? What is the rationale behind his announcement? So what was the relevance? Why the CM is announcing such a prize? First thing is, there is a particular excavation, archaeological site called as Kizhadi or Kiladi. This particular archaeological site is near Madurai. So, what is the link? When we are seeing Harappa, Mohenjo-daro in northwest of India, and 2000 kilometers away from that, in Madurai, near Madurai, we are seeing a city called as Kizhadi. Now, Kizhadi was discovered very recently. It was unearthed in archaeological excavations, and there are very striking features. The way the city of Kiladi was planned, the way the drainage system of Kiladi is present, the way the pottery or the symbols they are representing, they are most similar. So, these representations are very similar to those found during the Harappan times, or those found from the Harappan civilizations. So, therefore, excavation of this particular site is bringing a new or renewed emphasis on deciphering the Harappan script. So, first thing. Second thing is cultural pride. If such a link is being established, definitely it will be a regional pride for Tamil Nadu or the Tamil culture or the Tamil people, because they can link their region to one of the ancient civilizations of the world, which will definitely boost their morale or cultural significance. The missing dots can be explained to much extent. Then there is something called as a Dravidian hypothesis. What is this Dravidian hypothesis? For so long, the Dravidians or the Dravidian historians have been linking their culture with the Indus Valley culture. Why they are doing so? For very long, because 60% of the ancient Tamil symbols, like 60% of the Tamil symbols in the ancient times are having striking similarity with the symbols that are found in the Indus Valley civilization. So therefore, they are having a strong hypothesis that their culture is also one of the oldest cultures. Their significance is one of the oldest significance. So definitely this will, or proving of such a thing will definitely give an edge and advantage to this particular Dravidian hypothesis. And apart from that, they also say that a lot of time the bull symbol is represented in Indus Valley civilization seals. And bull is also very much famous. The humped bull is also very much famous in Tamil culture because they're having a sport called as Jallikattu. It's a lot of time in news. Because of this Jallikattu, the significance of humped bull is very much in Tamil culture. And the same is being pictorially represented in Indus Valley cultures. And apart from that, the symbol of fish. Fish means the pictorial representation of fish is very much important in Tamil culture. It represents various scenarios. But at the same time, the same fish is also represented in the scripts. Therefore, the striking similarities definitely point, but again there is nothing conclusive. There is nothing strong evidence which explains why CM Stalin wants this particular deciphering. Apart from Tamil pride, apart from what you said Dravidian issues, there are other reasons as well which are highly important, like historical significance, like better understanding, connecting missing dots. Like after Indus Valley civilization, we see there is a gap of 400 to 500 years. And only then we see the Vedic civilization being established in the Gangetic plains. What happened to Indus Valley civilization? Why the civilization collapsed? What kind of continuity they had with Vedic civilization? All these are missing dots. We do not have any idea. We do not have any information. So, it is apart from Tamil culture, apart from Dravidian hypothesis, it is also generally important and generally significant that that script or Indus script has to be deciphered. Even the Egyptian scripts was also deciphered. Now, we will discuss what are the challenges. While the Mesopotamian inscriptions or the Egyptian inscriptions have been deciphered, then what has happened? Why Indus civilization or Indus script is not yet deciphered even after 100 years of it being found? What are the challenges? The main challenges are, first one is brevity of inscriptions. Means they are very brief, very short. It's like simply, let's say, 5 symbols. Hardly 4 to 5 symbols are mentioned at single place. Now, we cannot, they are too short to call them as a sentence, but they are so repetitive. They are so repetitive in various seals and symbols that you cannot neglect them. So, therefore, cannot be neglected. So, very short 4 to 5 and heavy repetition. And because of its these features, it's becoming very difficult to understand. And apart from that, we see the number 400 signs. In English, we have around 24 alphabets. But now you can consider 400 signs, that too with very short form of sentences. That is bringing very difficulty. And another reason is absence of translation. As we see in the matter of Rosetta Stone. Now, this has helped us, unveil the other scriptures because translation, Greek translation was available. But for here, there is no such translation available, right? So, therefore, that is also one of the leading causes or one of the leading challenges. And apart from that, we see a lot of broken symbols, which, points to more ambiguity, right? So, for various such reasons, it is proving highly challenging. It's proving highly challenging to decipher the script. Now, were any previous attempts made? For the past 100 years, we see historians, we see archaeologists, we see linguistic experts. They are making various attempts. They are linking it with, symbols in different places. But even though they are struggling, they want to know what happened in this past, but still they are unable to do. A lot of attempts are being done. But again, as we have discussed, because owing to the challenges that we have discussed previously, it is becoming very difficult. And recently also, as I said, the 100-year, celebrations were conducted in Tamil Nadu. The 100 years of discovery of Indus Valley civilization. So, a lot of such, celebrations, meetings, conferences have been conducted in the past, but again, there are no results. It's completely futile. So, what we can say in the end? we can only conclude one thing: history is full of mysteries. History is full of stories, interesting facts, and interesting discoveries. Every other day, we are making some sort of progress. We are trying to know our past because our past is so important because it defines who we are, what we are, from where we are. And all these questions, there are numerous answers. There are very secret discoveries that still have to be made. Very interesting facts still yet to be known. Now, it's a question, it's again $1,000,000 question, whether this particular prize that has been announced by Chief Minister Stalin, will it inspire historians? Is it enough for the archaeological experts or the linguistic experts? Will it inspire particular prize money? Will it inspire? And will it lead to any more developments in understanding Indus Valley script? These things are yet to be seen. So therefore, stay tuned and therefore stay connected. Thank you.